Welcome back to Getting to Know the Grind.
If you are new to the channel, my name is QIANA.
And I'm KD.
And we are in Grand Cayman again,
We are in Grand Cayman again.
For the third time.
The third time.
And we just figured, you know what, since we're here, we might as well tell y'all the story about the first time when we came to Grand Cayman.
Oh man,
and
real
the
horror
mishap
stories
that we had. We actually mentioned it on our channel before, but I just was so embarrassed to tell the story. But since we're here,
might as well
tell it. So yeah, if y'all looked at the title and y'all saw that I got rushed to a hospital, it's true. I got rushed to a hospital the first time we came here. But you know what they say, it's not a vacation unless you had a near-death experience.
Right.
But this wasn't a near-death experience. I don't think it was, but it was a crazy experience.
It was crazy for sure.
So I don't even know how to get into this story.
So I'm gonna get into it for you.
Yeah, I think you should.
And basically, you know me, I ain't as descriptive as you. Basically, how it took place for me is just you basically saying how your eyes was irritating you throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know, we was doing so much that day, you know what I'm saying? And time went by. I think we were out exploring from like morning to like evening.
Yeah.
And you know, it got to a point my eyes are starting to irritate me.
My eyes were starting to irritate
dry
me.
out.
And I wear contacts. I wear contacts sometimes. And so my eyes were irritating me. Like it was hurting really bad.
Right.
And so I was rubbing my eyes a lot. And I could have sworn that my contact broke inside of my eye. And I was trying to pick it out with my fingernails. And the contact didn't come out. Well, the contact did come out, but I didn't think that it came out. I didn't see it come out of my eye, so I was still picking at my eye. Fast forward, now we're at our hotel.
Then you started to panic.
Then I started to panic.
And I was like, yo, you want me to call 911 or something?
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of panicking right now. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know.
I was screaming.
Get it out of my eyes.
I was screaming. I was screaming.
Get it out. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I was screaming, y'all. I was just panicking. I was screaming. I was, my eye.
She was cutting up.
Like I really was. And I was in excruciating pain. So he called 911. He called the ambulance. They came and they got me. I don't even really remember anything because my eye was bloodshot red.
Right.
I couldn't even open my eye at this point because I picked in my eye so much, and you should never do that ever.
Right.
But yeah, I picked in my eye so much that my eye was closed and it was red and it was puffy stuff coming out of my eye.
And it was like to the point it was shut.
It was shut. It was shut. I couldn't open it. I couldn't open my eye.
You know, like when eye boogers get on your eyes, and then it's like when you wake up, it's hard to open it because you had so much for whatever reason. That's kind of was one of those situations for her where she couldn't open the eye. But they kind of checked it out when we got there, and they noticed like, wait a minute, this is kind of serious. And they called one of the specialists.
Yeah.
Eye doctors.
Well, before that, you kind of skipping over some details. So anyways, we're in the ambulance, and then they rolled me out in a wheelchair.
Right, roll you out. I'm like, wow.
They rolled me out in a wheelchair because I couldn't walk. I couldn't see. They were like, just get in the wheelchair.
Get in the wheelchair,
so
lady.
They rolled me to the room because I was cutting up, y'all.
Right.
I was cutting up.
Seriously, cutting up.
I was. And at this time, it was after midnight, I think it was. So they had to call in a specialist, and he came in, and he came in quick too.
Very fast.
He came in very fast. He said he was asleep, and he woke up. He got the phone call. He woke up, and he hurried up to get to the hospital to see about me. So that is one thing that I will say about here. I don't think they would work that fast in America.
They don't play no games.
They
moving swiftly,
no games here.
Expeditiously.
Right. And I didn't have no insurance either over here.
But everything was so cheap. Like the medical was cheap. I think it
was like $400 and something, and it was no more than $500 for the ambulance, for everything. Anyways, the specialist came in and he had to put some drops in my eye in order for me to open my eye because, like we said, my eye was shut. My eye was
closed.
Shut, and I couldn't open it. It hurt so bad. It felt like glass was in my eye.
Right.
That's what it felt like. It felt like glass was in my eye. And I thought that the broken contact was in my eye, and it felt like glass was in my eye. So anyways, he put these drops in my eye. It was like these blue drops, and it kind of numbed my eye so that my eye would open. And so my eye opened. He looked at my eye and he was like, there's no contact in your eye. So I don't know what happened. I guess.
I think it was just the way you was irritating. It kept poking in your eyes.
Yeah. I damaged my eye.
But it was something new for him. Like
it was something new for him. He said he never experienced this ever.
Right.
Yeah. But
or it could have been a product. Like, you never know. Like, this stuff might have a recall or something on it with the contacts you use or anything.
I wore those contacts before.
But I'm saying it could have been a bad batch or something. Like, you just don't know.
I really don't know what happened. I don't know what transpired, but yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that was a crazy story.
Yeah, that was a really crazy story. We had to move to some shade because the sun was sunning over there. It was really hot over there, so we moved over here. But yeah, that's what happened. I still don't know what transpired and why I felt that my contact was still in my eye. But yeah, y'all, that's what happened, and that's why I was so embarrassed to tell the story.
It is what it is. We can look back, we can laugh at it now because at the time it was not a laughing matter, but you know, I was cracking jokes right after everything was calm, and you know, we ain't have to worry no more. The jokes could come back, but it was not funny at the time.
It was not funny at the time. But the good thing is that we were here for 7 days, and that happened on the 6th day. So we were leaving the next day, and we did everything that we wanted to do already. It was literally like the last day we saved that for a beach day.
Yes.
So yeah, I couldn't really open my eye the last day.
And you know what's so crazy? I just thought about it. You wanted to go to the beach after that situation, and I was telling you like, no, why you?
Yeah.
You want to like, but that's Kiana gonna be Kiana. She's like, I want to go to the beach.
I said I wanted to go to the beach.
I'm like, sweetheart, you have an eye patch on your eye.
Oh yeah, they did give me an eye patch. They gave me an eye patch on the eye, so I'm looking like a pirate.
Yeah, I'm like, sweetheart, you have an eye patch on your eye, and you want to go to the beach.
I want to go to the beach.
So she looking like Slick Rick at the beach. One eye patch like a pirate, enjoying 7 Mile Beach with that one eye. And I'm just like, man, Kiana is something else.
Yeah, but anyways, y'all, we just wanted to share that story with y'all. We've been meaning to tell it.
Yeah.
But like we said, we just figured that we might as well tell it now.
We might as well tell it now since we're here.
Grand Cayman.
We can reminisce and do this. So anyway, y'all, that's all we wanted to do was to touch up on this story while we in Grand Cayman. Share this with y'all because, man, that was one hell of an experience that I'm glad that we were able to get through and we can laugh back at now.
We were so stressed out.
Ah, man, that was something else. But we're glad that we got past that and we can laugh at it now and just enjoy the rest of Grand Cayman. So if y'all enjoyed that story, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And stay tuned for more videos. Bye.
Peace.